to Flashback, where today we're looking at issue 13 of the Star Trek Starship collection. It is the Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser. So this is the ship. We're going to take a little look at that in just a minute. But first, let's take a look at the magazine. So it's a heavy cruiser, 24th century, warp 9.6, its maximum. We get a lot of stats here, obviously operated by the Dominion. We have crew 2,500 approximately, 6 beam emitter torpedo launchers, and the Breen energy dampening weapon as well. But that comes later on in its design, I do believe. Anyway, yeah. So we've already. So here we have a lot of in-universe information. We also have the Jem'Hadar bug down here as well. We will be getting the Battleship as well, so it's slightly different from this one. It's the more beefed up version. It's not coming out until April, which we'll be doing a review here on our channel, so make sure you click to subscribe. So we get a lot of in-universe information because it's one of the main Dominion ships, really. Obviously the bug is the more recognisable and the one we see the most, but obviously the Battlecruiser is there as well. Really nice CGI shot here of inside the wormhole. Then we get another one with obviously the Cardassian forces as well. There's quite a lot of them used in taking of Deep Space Nine. And then obviously later on in the war they get fitted with the Breen energy dampening weapon. This is really strange. So they've got the back of the ship sort of sideways. I don't really know why they've put that like that. Obviously a rundown of the end of the war. So we get a side view and a really nice top view as well. So obviously these are the engines, main bridge is there. Obviously defensive shield plating as well. Troop hold as well. So you can see little lights along there. So it sort of gives you the just as the light is. So you get a sense of scale, how big this is. The engines are on the top, and these are just fuel storage pods. So the actual engines are actually on the top here. That's quite interesting. Obviously stats as well down there, the water and stuff like that. Then we come on to how they obviously created the Dominion. It started very early on. And it was actually, the Dominion was the start. They actually started with the Dominion when they brought Deep Space Nine. They wanted a more formidable force. Obviously they were introduced at the end of season 2 and brought in more predominantly in season 4 onwards, really. But yeah, some really good episodes. Starship Down's got to be there as well. It's one of the good ones. But yeah, this just goes on how they actually created it. So this is how they created the battleship. I love these designs, but you can sort of see the sort of lineage on where they were actually going and where we ended up. So these are some early sketches. I actually like this. We might get this in Star Trek Online maybe, because they've just done the Dominion story arc in that. That's quite cool, and you can be a Dominion, you can be a Jem'Hadar in that. And then we have obviously the final on what we get. But yeah, here we go. Some trivia. Next is a Galore class Cardassian ship that we'll be getting. Here we have the Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser. It fits really nicely on the stand. Just here, as you can see. And it comes out like so. So yeah, it just fits in really nice. It's got these 2 stoppers on there as well, as you can see. So it sort of just sits in just like that. So that's quite nice. Anyway, let's have a closer look. So it's really nice. It's got this really nice sort of grey metallic spray all over it. It's nice. And in washed with the purple, blue, and this sort of grey, sort of brown actually, so I say, panel into it. It's really nice. It looks really nice. It's really detailed as well. There are lights on it, as you can see, on both sides. So these are the engines. These are like the fuel cells, or the fuel for the engines. So that's a really unique design. It's also got this sort of pod thing underneath, which is nice. It's all straight. It looks really good. If you like the Jem'Hadar, I think they're quite. It's equally, the Jem'Hadar are equally up there with the Borg for me. So it's the Borg and then the Jem'Hadar for me. Some people might disagree, but for me that is definitely it. Now this is obviously painted. This little pattern in here I like, just in there. So that's really nice. There's no Jem'Hadar insignia on it, which is, I would have expected to see it on their ship somewhere, but it's not. Maybe they just don't need it because they're so intimidating. This ship as well, the size of it, it's really nice size. There's the size. But yeah, it's a really nice addition to the collection. Yeah, I mean, it could have been made better. I mean, these bits could have been the see-through plastic that they make, but I think the colours stand out really nicely, and it's a nice addition to the collection. Anyway, tell me what you think. Tell me in the comments below what you think. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Flashback, and we'll see you at the next video.